Welcome back to Tournament Fishing, the deck building game. I'm going to go ahead and start round one of the game. But first, I want to go ahead and turn over two trait cards and see what I got. So I got Hothead. If you do not hook a fish in the cast phase, you may lose a rod or lure in play. And Fishing Guide, you get an automatic 1 angler power. And for me, any revealed fish do not double their power, but they will still roll their dice. I think for this session I'll go ahead and take the Fishing Guide, just because I think that's a good one to start off. So I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to go ahead and flip the Hothead. In the rules, you can now use this as your turn reference in case you want to look and see how the turn goes at any time. And you can set that wherever you want. I'm going to go ahead and set it over here on the table. And I'm going to leave the trait card here next to my deck. In the fishing area, it's going to constantly be there, and it's going to be a buff, and it can never go away, it can never be discarded, never can be removed by any other effect. It's a permanent, ongoing trait that you have. Okay, and so since we're already set up and to go, the first thing you're going to do is take the top card of the Atoma or the Angler AI deck and flip it over and resolve it. So here's what we're looking at. First of all, you're going to take the 3rd position and the 5th position in the bait shop, and we're going to discard those. So number 3 and number 5 are going to get discarded, and then in the 2nd column you're going to take the 1st card from the bottom to the top. So the 2nd column here, we're going to take this card, and this is going to be the first fish that the AI gets, and lo and behold, it is a 10-point fish right off the bat. So the first turn we're already down 10-0, but that's kind of how it goes in this game. Alright, so that's the AI's turn, and now we're going to go ahead and do our turn. We're going to look at what we have in our hand. It looks like we do have 1 pull, so I'm going to go ahead and play that pull, and I'm going to play out a worm. So I'm going with 2 power and a black color, and I'm just going to kind of look out here. Let's see what this one is in this position. We see an 8-point fish that's either black or yellow, and so I cannot even get close to catching that one right now. So I'll flip it back over, but I'll keep a mental note that that's where that's at. I'm going to go here just to make it easier to remember. Let's see what we got here. Oh, and then there's a 10-point yellow fish there. And of course we don't have enough to catch that one either, so we'll flip it back over. So we got 2 huge fish over here that we can possibly catch as the game goes on. So now going on to the next phase, we're going into the buy phase. So let's look and see what we have to buy. First of all, we have 3, 5 buy power, and then the bait shop supply we have chum, which costs $1, fly rod, which costs $1, and fishing sage, which are 3. So I'm going to go ahead and play the net for its 3 money to buy the fishing stage, and since the fishing stage are an ongoing permanent, that I can put it directly into play instead of having to put it in my hand, and so that'll take effect next turn. I'll make sure I'll keep that separate over here, and so I still have two buying power, and I might as well go ahead and buy both of these with these. So I'm going to play these as well for the 2 money, and go ahead and put these into my hand. So we went ahead and cleaned out the whole entire bait shop supply this turn. So let's go ahead and refresh. Now that's the end of our the end of the buy phase, and now we move into the cleanup phase. So we're going to resupply the bait shop. And this turn it's going to need 5 cards. And then we're going to discard all of these cards here that we played. And I'm just learning this program, so bear with me as I figure out how to do this efficiently. But if you got a big pile, you can select all of them and then right click and put group, and it'll kind of put them in a deck. There might be an easier way, but that's the way I've found to do it. So that is our discard pile. And then we're going to draw back up to 5 cards. And that's it, I believe. So that's the end of round 1, turn 1. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and then we'll start back in turn 2 in the next video.